So there's this Instagram account called Pokemon, I don't know how to say it. Basically, he goes through every Pokemon in the Pokedex in order and designs a weapon based on the color style and theme of that Pokemon. It's definitely something that I think is cool. I've kind of done a similar thing with my Pikachu Wasteland armor and the sword and shield for that. But I thought I'd do a different Pokemon, so I got a random Pokemon generator and I got Scyther. So I'm gonna make a sword that I designed based on this guy right here. Let's go. Insert another witty comment here. Okay, so that's gonna be the blade, and it's not gonna be a double-edged blade. This side will have an edge, this side will be blunt, and that's gonna kind of be green, and they're on both sides, and it's freaking hard to hold. God damn it. Starting to come together. A lot of you are probably thinking, it's Scyther, why aren't you making a scythe? Its name is based around that weapon. The reason I'm not making that is because they're not really a weapon. Scythe, they're not weapons. Okay, so I made this scythe out of scrap wood in like 2 seconds just to prove my point. In a scythe, the way people imagine it, the blade is down here and this bit is blunt. Now it makes sense because historically, scythes were used for cutting grass. You held it on the ground and you just kind of moved it around like that and it cut the grass. That's why the blade's on this side. In a battle, how does it help to have the blade facing you? This guy's coming at me, right? If I want to hurt him with the blade, I have to lift it up and somehow get it behind him and then like bring him towards me. What? So when I have to lift my freaking scythe all the way out here so I can bring it around and get him, my whole body's exposed, he's gonna stab my heart right out. That's why I'm not making a scythe. So what I just did with these things and what I'm doing now with the handle is putting a whole bunch of grooves in places where I want there to be highlights. That way later when it's painted, I can black wash the whole thing and all the black paint will sink into those grooves and really bring out some detail. Now it's time to paint. Look, I kind of am following a plan. While I'm waiting for some paint to dry, I just want to see if I can use these tiny little files as a weapon. Oh! File that under dead. So that's the Scyther sword all finished up. It looks pretty good. It's made just from a whole bunch of pieces of MDF. I was gonna use some pine, but it didn't. If you want this sword, it's for sale on my Etsy. There's a link to that in the description. If you buy it, you also get all the sketches and the designs I made based on the sword. Although if you're not gonna be dressing up as some kind of Pokemon themed warrior, I don't know why you would need it. Nevertheless, there's a link to the Etsy page in the description. I'm about to hit 10,000 subs and my next video after this one is going to be a 10,000 sub Q&A build thing. I can't reveal what it is yet. I could, I'm just not gonna. Anyway, if you have any questions, you can leave them in the comments of this video. Also, go check out that Pokemon weapon Instagram thing. If you want me to try and build some of those weapons, then you could let me know on Twitter or whatever. I actually contacted the guy who does them and he said it's fine for me to make them if I want. Anyway, video end.